Today's workout is a full body advanced reformer flow combining contemporary and classical Pilates styles. We will be working every muscle in the body and challenging our body through some of the most advanced reformer exercises there are. We are going to start today with footwork, so load up your reformers with whatever weight you prefer. I have all of the springs on, and let's get moving. Lie on down, head on the headrest, shoulders against the shoulder blocks, heels on the foot bar in a wide turned out position. Hands are down, palms face up, open across your chest. We're going to work in a neutral pelvis. So tilt your pelvis away from the center of the body, keeping your pelvis parallel with the ceiling and floor. Relax your shoulders, soften your ribs. Take a deep inhale through your nose to prepare. On the exhale, start to push the carriage out and then drag it back to center slow, maintaining that same controlled speed the whole time that you move. Feel your outer thigh muscles wrapping around the legs, lifting up toward the glutes. Feel your inner thighs spiral up toward the ceiling. As you push out, engage your inner thighs. Activate your pelvic floor while drawing your abdominals in and up. Breathing through this stretch as we work the alignment of the joints and stretch out and warm up the legs for everything else we're going to do today. Just for 3. Exhale out. Inhale back in. Last 2. One more time, come in half of the way, start to pulse it. 2 to 3 inches out, 2 to 3 inches in, pushing from the tailbone, not from the knees. Keep squeezing your core. Keep wrapping your glutes. Just for 3. Feel that shake. Last 2. One more time, push all the way out. Come all the way in. Keep it wide, slide it to your toes, lift the heels up high, press it out, drag it back to center with control. The goal is to keep the heels lifted the whole time and to maintain that external rotation so that we work towards strengthening the hips and your calves. Push evenly across your toes. Breathe through it. Exhale, push all the way out. Inhale, pull it back to center with that heavy tail. Push the energy from your toes all the way out through the crown of the head. Get long in that stretch and then resist back into center with control. All the way out, all the way in. Just for 3. You're doing great. Stay with it. Last 2. One more time, take it out. Start to prance. Bend one knee. Stretch the opposite heel deeply underneath the foot bar. We're still maintaining that external rotation the whole time. The goal is to press one of the heels a little bit deeper underneath that foot bar each time, which will deepen the stretch in your calf, into the Achilles tendon, all the way up into those hamstrings. You lift up high onto the toes before you bend one knee and drop one heel down, and then you switch, lift up high. Alternate and breathe. Quiet your hips. And the goal is just again to get that heel to press a little bit further each time. Here you can move fast or slow, whatever feels best for your body. Just make sure you breathe with each movement. For 3, 2 more. One more time, lift the heels up, bend the knees, come all the way in to a V in the center on your toes. Heels together, toes apart, knees only about as wide as your shoulders. As you push out, feel your hip bones narrow in towards each other. And as you drag it back to center, slightly release your pelvic floor activation and feel that your sits bones will widen. Get long in that stretch. Squeeze into your core. Lift up and engage your pelvic floor muscles. And remember, never let your heels separate. Keep those heels lifted about 4 to 5 inches up because we're still working towards strengthening the calves. Just for 3, exhale, inhale. Last 2, you got it. One more time, take it out. Come in halfway, start to pulse it. 2 to 3 inches out. 2 to 3 inches in. Pushing from the tailbone, not from the knees. Squeeze your core. Squeeze your butt. For 3. Exhale, 2. And 1. Push all the way out. Come all the way in. Parallel the feet on the toes. Lift the heels up high. Press evenly across all of the toes and press it out. Drop the heels down. Lift the heels up. Bend the knees, come in. Push it out. Drop it down. Lift it up. Bend, come in. Make sure that you're not rolling out or in on those feet. Make sure that you're maintaining about 4 inches of space between the toes and your knees the whole time. There is minimal rocking in the knees when you bend in because that shows pelvic stability. By being able to stabilize your pelvis and your hips, those knees should only be tracking straight up toward the ceiling as you bend to center. Remember to maintain a neutral pelvis. The tail is heavy, the spine is long, and there may even be a slight space between the low back and the mat. Soften your ribs. Continue reaching your fingertips long away from the center of the body. That's how we keep the tension out of the shoulders and neck. Down, up, bend in just for 3. Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale bend. Last 2. Exhale out. Inhale drop. Exhale lift. Inhale bend. One more time. Exhale out. Inhale drop. Exhale lift right into prancing. Bend one knee. Stretch the opposite heel deeply down underneath the foot bar. Alternate and breathe into the length of the back of the leg, trying to get your heel to press a little further underneath that foot bar each time, deepening the stretch in the calf and all the way up into those hamstrings. If it feels good to hold one heel down a little longer, go ahead and stay there. Or maybe you want to start to speed it up, getting that heart rate up, maybe burning a little stored energy and fat. Take what you need. Do what serves your body today. Just make sure you breathe. Exhale. Inhale. Knees point straight up. Pressing evenly across those toes. Maybe even wrapping your toes around the foot bar. Just for 3, 2, done. Lift the heels, bend the knees, come all the way in. Move onto the heels, feet are parallel. Deeply flex the ankles. Press it out. Pull it back to center slow. Again, hips, knees, ankles, all in one straight line. Think about pushing the balls of the feet away from the center of the body as you pull all of the toes back toward the knees, like you're fanning those feet. So we're staying super active in our feet the whole time that you move. Exhale, reach. Inhale, resist. Tail heavy, spine long, core tight. Working the alignment. And each time that you press out, can you feel your quads engage and lift? And then drag it back to center slow. Just for 3. Nicely done. Last 2. One more time. Take it out. Come in halfway. Pause. Don't move the carriage. Bring your right knee to tabletop. Extend the right leg out. Pull the knee in. Drop it down. Left leg lifts. Extend. Bend. Drop. Right leg up. Extend. Bend. Drop it down. Left leg up. Extend. Bend, drop it down, push all the way out, come all the way in. Awesome work. Roll on up to a seated position, adjust the weight. 1 red, 1 blue spring goes on the reformer. Drop your head rest down. Setting up for pelvic lift. To lie on your back, heels on the foot bar, feet are parallel. Push your hands firmly into the mat. Activate the arms. Inhale, tilt the pelvis away from the center of the body. Create space between the lower back and the mat. On the exhale, go into a posterior tilt. Eliminate the space. Engage your core and curl your hips all the way up toward the ceiling. Push the carriage out as far as you can. Drag it back into center and then articulate your spine down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, tuck the tail, scoop the belly, engage your core, lift the hips up. Push it out. Pull it in, fluidly roll it back down through that spinal stretch. Continue breathing here. Feeling that nice decompression throughout your back. Feeling the hamstring and glute activation. And then always think about keeping those arms active and pushing the palms down into the mat. You want to maintain a slight space between the chin and chest the whole time to keep the back of the neck long. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, engage your core. Squeeze your butt, curl the hips up, push it out, pull it in and roll the spine back down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, soften the ribs. Connect that low back to the mat. Curl the hips up, push it out. Pull it in, stay up, just little pulses up, down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Squeeze your butt, release it down halfway. Squeeze, release, exhale. Inhale, breathing, up and down, up and down. Just for 3, 2, 1 more. Roll your spine down slow, one vertebrae at a time. Hug your knees up toward your chest. Gently rock side to side, massaging out your lower back. And then take your knees up and over the foot bar. Scoot that booty down low. Keep that red and blue spring on. Bring your hands and your fingers and thumbs to the outside of the shoulder blocks. Straighten your arms all the way out by wiggling side to side, setting up for semicircle. The balls of the feet come onto the foot bar. Heels together, toes apart in a V. Lift your hips up high, feeling a beautiful quad and hip flexor stretch. Push the carriage out. Exhale. Inhale, drag your booty on the springs after you articulate your spine down, then lift the hips up. Exhale, you push it out. Inhale, drop those hips down into the well. Drag the booty on the springs, and then curl those hips up. Push it out, hips down. Carriage in, lift the hips up high. Feeling that great quad and hip flexor stretch at the top. Press it out, hips down, drag it in, lift it up. 3 more here. Moving with control. Feeling the glutes engaged to support the low back as you lift. 1 more time. You're breathing with each movement. Come all the way and lift the hips up. Hold it here for a moment. Now let's reverse it. Exhale, drop the hips down. Inhale, push out. Exhale, lift, inhale, bend. Hips down. Push out. Curl the hips up. Bend in. Hips down. Push out. Hips up. Bring it in. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more time. Hold it here. Carefully scoot on back. Come on up to a seated position with your forearms on the reformer and just start to rock your feet side to side, getting that nice little release by the knees. Circle both feet to the right. Feeling that nice knee stretch. Reverse it. Circle the knees to the left. Breathe through it. One leg out, one leg in. Kick those feet forward and back. I love this stretch because it really helps release the muscles behind the knee. And sometimes I even feel that stretch all the way up into the lower back. So it's getting into those hamstrings. It's a nice little rest. 3, 2, 1. Come on up, setting up for stomach massage. Take your feet on the foot bar, heels together, toes apart in a V. The balls of the feet are on. Your hands come to the inside of the carriage. Scoop the belly in and up, around through the spine. Drop those shoulders. Exhale, push the carriage out. Inhale, drop the heels. Exhale, lift the heels. Inhale, bend in, push out. Drop, lift, bend. So we maintain that beautiful C curve throughout the spine. You pull with the hands as you scoop the abdominals in and up, feeling a little bit of an oppositional stretch in the lower back. We reach, drop, lift, and bend. 3 more. Good work. Last 2. 1 more. And in. Reach your arms forward and up at a diagonal. Flatten the spine. Same thing. You push out, drop, lift, bend. Keep your spine long. Keep your heart lifted. Push, drop, lift, bend. Exhale out. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bend. 3 more. Watch those shoulders. Engage your lats. Lift your heart, open across the chest. Draw those sits bones together and keep the spine long the whole time. 3 more. Out, drop, lift, bend. 2 more. Out, drop, lift, bend. 1 more time. Out, drop, lift, bend in. Round the arms in front of the body. Scoop the belly a little bit. Push out. Reach your right arm back. Drop the heels. Lift the heels, bend the knees, the arm comes to center. Left arm reaches, drop, lift, bend. Exhale out. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bend. Exhale out. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bend. 1 more time each way. To the right, drop, lift, bend. To the left, drop, lift, and bend. Parallel the feet. Bring your hands outside of the feet, setting up for monkey stretch. Straighten the legs, forehead to the knees. Bend the knees, come back and look up. Exhale, push with the legs. Pull with your hands. Feeling that deep stretch across the shoulders and upper back, as we also stretch the hamstrings at the same time. The goal is to fully extend both legs and to get your forehead to touch the knees. If your hamstrings and your back are feeling super tight, it's always an option here to take the feet wide and into an external rotation. And that may make it so that you're able to straighten the legs more. Another option, if you're still feeling too tight, would be to grab a towel or a strap or a TheraBand and hold onto that with the hands, and then you'll get a little more length to be able to do this. If you do not have a strap or a towel, another option would be grab the wood beside the reformer or just the sides of the reformer and take that stretch here. So these are all great modifications if you're unable to do the most challenging version with those feet together and the hands beside your feet. Keep breathing. 3 more. Take what works for your body. Last 2. Nicely done. 1 more time. Take it back. Hold it here and just start to prance. Taking those hands wherever they go on your body and your reformer. Forehead to the knee. Keep breathing. Bend 1 knee. Stretch the opposite heel under. For 3, 2, and 1. Lift the heels up. Bend the knees, come all the way in. Awesome work. Keep that red and blue spring on. Come to all fours facing back. Make 2 L shapes with your hands up against your shoulder blocks. Have your feet off the back edge of the carriage, knees under the hips. Right foot back behind you on the foot bar with the ball of the foot on the foot bar, and press that right leg out. Drag it back in. Exhale, push it out. Inhale, bend it in slow. Each time that you lengthen that leg back behind you, feel your glute engage and lift. Slightly rotate that right inner thigh up toward the ceiling, which will help you square off your hips. Make sure that you're not pushing with the left knee and pressing out into a quad stretch. Exhale, you press out with the leg. Inhale, pull it in slow. 3 more. Good work. Last 2. One more time. Push it out. Come in half of the way. Can you just pulse it here? 2 to 3 inches out. 2 to 3 inches in. Pulse and squeeze. Your neck is long. Your eyes are focused about 4 to 5 inches in front of the headrest and down. Push firmly into the hands. That way you stay active and lifted in the upper body, as we don't want to sink in the chest. Just for 3, 2, and 1. Push all the way out. Come all the way in. Switch your legs. Right foot down, left foot back. Ball of the foot on the foot bar. Push it all the way out. Drag it all the way in. Exhale, get that full length. Inhale, pull it in slow, making sure that that right knee stays directly underneath that right hip at a 90-degree angle. Push firmly into the hands. Staying active and lifted in the upper back, as we don't want to sink in the chest. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your core the whole time. Stabilize and push firmly into the hands, staying active and lifted in the upper body. Just for 3. Exhale, inhale. Last 2. One more time, go out. Come in halfway, pulse it. 2 to 3 inches out. 2 to 3 inches in. Squeeze your butt. Stabilize and breathe. Exhale, inhale, keep pulling your abdominals in and up. Just for 3, 2, and all the way out, all the way in. Good work. Grab the straps in front of you. Come to a squat. With your feet on the carriage, your toes pointed forward. We're still in 1 red and 1 blue spring. Hold the bigger loops in the hands, booty back, heart lifted. Take a deep inhale through your nose to prepare. On the exhale, start to slowly stand up, pulling your hands back to your hips, lifting the heart, and then inhale, squat back down slow. Exhale, stand up, squeeze your butt forward, open the chest, lift the heart. Inhale, arms come down, and you squat back down low. Exhale, stand up. Use your hamstrings and glutes. Open the chest, lift the heart. Inhale, squat back down. One more time like that. Exhale, stand up. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your core, open your chest, lift the heart. Inhale, take it back down. Now bring your left foot forward. Take your right leg back behind you. This time I want you to lunge down low, and then as you stand up, you'll pull the arms back. Balance, lunge down low. Stand up, arms back, balance. 3 more. Inhale, down. Exhale, balance, lift. Last 2. Good work. One more time. Down, up, balance, lift. Lift the back leg up, balance, bend the elbows in tight to the waist. You may need to grab the smaller loops. Tricep extensions, 5. Push, bend, 4, 3, 2, One more. Bring it back in. Whew. Right foot forward, left foot back. Grab those bigger loops. And we do it again. So you lunge down low, you lift back up, pull the straps back. Lunge down, lift up, pull it back. Inhale down. Exhale, lift and pull. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more time down, up. Grab the smaller loops. Balance, pick that back leg up. Tricep press 5. I stay focused forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully. Come on down. Awesome job. Drop the straps down. Adjust the weight. 1 red spring goes on. Setting up for snake. Your right hand comes onto the shoulder block that's away from you. Your left hand comes to the inside of the carriage. Your left foot comes up onto the foot bar and you cross your right ankle in front of the left. Pike your hips up, push out, drop the pelvis, lift your heart, look up, curl and lift up those hips. Go down, pelvis down, eyes up. Curl and lift the hips. 1 more time. Lift the hips. Carefully come on down. Other side. If your hands are slippery, you can use grips. So now your left hand will go onto that shoulder block further away from you. Right hand to the inside of the carriage. Your right foot comes onto the foot bar. You push firmly into the hands, engage your core, and cross the left ankle in front of the right, piking those hips up. Now push out, pelvis down, lift the heart, look up, curl and lift. 2 more. One more time. And carefully come down. Awesome job. Bring the grips onto the shoulder blocks. Bring your hands onto those shoulder blocks. Take the right foot back behind you onto the foot bar. Push firmly into the hands, engage your core, and that left leg comes back to join. Push the arms out, lift the right leg up, pull the arms and drop it. Left leg up and down. Right, left. 1 more time each way. Right, left. Step the right foot forward. Stand up, balance, tee the arms out. Go to a low runner's lunge. Front leg out in. Exhale out. Inhale in. Stay low. If you need to modify and keep your hands down, feel free to modify here and just push that front leg out and in for Russian splits. If your balance is strong today, stand up tall. Exhale the front leg out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, reach. Inhale, bend. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more time. Keep the front knee bent. Bend the back knee in. Push it out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Just for 5. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. If you're standing up, bring your hands down. Straighten both legs, lift the hips. Push out with 2 straight legs to split. Hips go up. Hips go down. Exhale up. Inhale down. 3 more. 2 more. Option to walk your hands down to the reformer for a deeper stretch. One more time, get as low as you can into splits, hold it, breathe. 3, 2, 1, come on up. Hands back to the shoulder blocks, feet back. Left knee, right elbow, extend it, bend it, place it back. Right knee, left elbow, extend, bend, back. Left, extend, bend, back. Right, extend, bend, back. Left foot forward, right foot back. Stand at balance, tee the arms out, front leg out, and in. Exhale, inhale, breathing. Stay low. Exhale out, inhale in. Option to keep those hands down if you need to. 2 more. 1 more, front knee bent, bend it in. Push it out that back leg. Inhale, exhale. Last 3, 2, 1 more. Push it out, hands down. Hips all the way up, hips all the way down. Lift the hips up, lower the hips down. Option to walk your hands down to the carriage for a deeper stretch. Perfectly fine though to keep the hands on the shoulder blocks the whole time. Do what feels good on your body and breathe. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more time, take it down, hold it here, breathe. 3, 2, 1, come on in, stand on up, elephant stretch. Stand up on your reformers, feet out hip distance. All of the fingers, including the thumb outside the foot bar. 2 straight arms, 2 straight legs. Tuck your chin, look at your belly button in between the inner thighs. Lift your toes. Exhale, push out with the legs. Inhale, pull in with your core. Exhale, push out while stabilizing the upper body. Feeling that deep stretch in your hamstrings and calves. Then inhale, flex the lumbar spine. Tilt your tailbone underneath you. Draw the abdominals in and up as you pull the carriage to center. Exhale out, inhale in. Lengthen it out. Drag it back in. 4 more. Eyes stay focused at your belly button or in between the inner thighs. Just for 3. 2 more. 1 more time out and in. Step your feet together. Lift up high onto the balls of the feet. Push to a plank position. Look past your foot bar. Then pike it up. Look at your toes. Plank. Look past your foot bar. Drop those hips. Curl into the abs. Look at your toes. Exhale as you go out. Inhale and lift. Exhale, push out. Hips down, eyes forward. Inhale, lift the hips back up. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you go up. Just for 3. 2 more. 1 more time. Take it all the way down to that plank. Bend the knees in. Push the legs out. Do a push-up. Bend the knees in. Push those legs out. Bend the elbows. Press the arms. Bend it in. Push it out. Bend the elbows. Press the arms. Bend. Press. Bend the elbows. Press the arms. 1 more time. Bend the knees. Press the legs. Bend the elbows. Press the arms back to elephant stretch. Push out with the legs. Pull in with your core. Exhale out. Inhale back into center. Just for 3, 2 more. One more time. And come back in. Good work. Adjust the weight on the reformer so that you have just one yellow or one light spring on. Grab this strap that's in front of you, closer to the right side of the reformer if you're lying down. Take that strap up and over your left elbow. Take your left foot forward beside the shoulder blocks. Bend the elbows together. Take your right knee, bend it, and bring your right foot off the back edge of the carriage. Exhale, open the arms out. Inhale, rotate over to that left side. Inhale, back to center. Close the arms in. So we open out. Rotate over. Back to center. The arms close in. Exhale, pull. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, center. Inhale, pull. 3 more. Open out. Rotate over. Back to center. Pull it in. 2 more. On each rotation, feel the spine elongate. 1 more time. Open. Close. Pull the arms in. Pulse the arms up. 10. Exhale, up, inhale, down. 9. 8, up and down. 7, up and down. 6 more. We're here for 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Let's add those 2 movements together. We open out, rotate left, back to center. The arms pull in and you lift up. Down, open, rotate, center. The arms pull in and you lift. Down, open, rotate, back to center. The arms pull in, you lift. 1 more time. Down, open, rotate, back to center. The arms pull in, you lift up. 10. Lift up. 9. Exhale. 8, 7, 6 more. 5 more. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your left knee down. Extend your right leg back in the air. Bring your right hand down to the headrest. Reach the left arm out, holding that arm to the side and holding the little loop. Pull the arm to the hip. Reach your arm out. Exhale, that arm pulls all the way to the hip. Inhale, it goes out to the side. Balance and breathe. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale, open out. Just 3 more, engaging your lat. Balance. Last 2. 1 more, pull the arm back. Pulse the leg up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Other side. Good work. So now you grab the other strap and your left knee is down. Your right foot is forward. Both knees are bent. The right elbow has the strap on it. For me, it's the bigger loop. Bend the elbows, bring the hands, the elbows, and the wrists together. Balance. Take a deep inhale through your nose to prepare. On the exhale, pull the arms back. Inhale, rotate to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, pull the arms in. Exhale, open. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, center. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, center. Inhale, close. We have 3 more. We open, rotate over, back to center. Pull it in. 2 more. Open out. Rotate over, back to center. Close it in. 1 more time. Pull it out. rotate it over, back to center, pull it in, pulse up 10, pulse up 9, exhale 8, 7, good, 6 more, 5 more, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Add the 2 movements together. Open out, rotate to the right, back to center, pull it in, pulse it up, down, open, rotate, center, pull it in, pulse it up, down, open, rotate, center, the arms pull in, and you pulse 3 more, down, open, squeeze the upper back, rotate, center, the arms pull in, and you pulse, last 2, down, open, rotate, center, the arms pull in, and you pulse it up 1 more time, down, open, the arms rotate, center, pull it in, and up. Good work. Now your right knee goes down to the reformer. The left leg lifts up high. The left hand comes to the headrest. Your right arm reaches out beside the shoulder. Exhale, pull the arm to the hip, balance. Inhale, take it out. Exhale, pull it back. You may have to play around with where you hold on the handles or straps. The most important thing here is the balance. Breathe through it. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more time. Pull it back to the hip, pulse the leg up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Come on in. Drop the strap down. 1 red spring goes on the reformer. Feet against the shoulder blocks. Bring your hands on the foot bar. Bring your hips forward. Open your chest. Squeeze your butt. Push out. Melt your chest down. Lift up with that extension. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more time. Booty back, child's pose. Just breathe, deep inhales, deep exhales here. 1 more big inhale. Exhale, round through the spine. Roll it all the way up. Booty back to the heels. Nod your head round through the spine. Roll it up, booty to the heels. Around through the spine, the carriage comes in. Roll it up, booty to the heels, push out. Round through the spine, curl into your abdominals, lift the heart. 1 more time, booty back. Round and roll it all the way up. Good job. Add a blue spring to join the red. Grab both straps. Lie onto your backs with those straps into your hands. The little loops for more tension, the bigger loops for less. Knees at tabletop. Arms straight up above the shoulders. Take a deep inhale through your nose to prepare. Exhale, curl up into flexion. Extend the arms and legs out, hold it. Start to pump up the arms. Breathe, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you rest. Whew, straps on the feet. Extend your legs straight up with those straps on the feet. Start to point and lower your legs down. And flex and lift the legs back up. Exhale, point to lower. Inhale, flex and lift. Anchoring your tailbone heavy into the mat. Feeling the oppositional stretch as you stamp both feet up toward the ceiling. Keep your core tight. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Start to just melt into that stretch. Point to lower. Flex and lift. One more time. Go down. Keep your toes pointed out. Big circles with the legs. Up and out and around and in. Feeling your femur bones fluidly rotating throughout your hip joints. That way we get that deep stretch in the legs and into the hips. It's all about fluidity in Pilates. So try to maintain that same controlled speed the whole time that you move. And imagine that your legs are lengthening a little bit more out of the hip joints with each circle, creating that expansion of the soft tissue and that release around the low back and around those SI joints. Just for 3. Really good. Last 2. One more, reverse it. We go down and around and back to center. Breathing into that stretch. Again, feeling your legs rotating evenly throughout the hip joints and feel like they're lengthening a little bit more with each circle. Exhale, inhale, out and around. Just for 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees in, press the legs out. Keep the heels super glued together the whole time. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. Knees open as wide as your shoulders as you bend, and then the hip bones narrow as you extend. Bend it in, press it out. Inhale, exhale, breathing. Just for 3, 2, 1 more. If your headrest is up, drop it down, short spine. Hinge at your hips, feet over the face, use your abs lift. Bend the knees, roll it down with control. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, feet come up. Use your abs, lift the hips up. Bend the knees down. Roll it down. We have 3 more. You go out, feet up. Use your abs, lift. Bend the knees. Roll it down. 2 more. Out, feet up. Use your abs, lift the hips. Bend the knees. Roll it down. 1 more time. Lengthen, feet over the face. Use your abdominals, lift the hips up, bend the knees, and articulate down with control. Push it out, go to Peter Pan. Bend the right leg, extend the left, inhale. Exhale, both feet to center. Pushing through the heel of the leg that's bent while pulling in with the inner thigh of the leg that's extended to bring both feet back together over the foot bar. Just for 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Back to center, point, open the legs up wide. Flex, bring them down low. Point and go up. Flex and go down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Just 3 more. We go up and down. 2 more. Up and down. 1 more time. Up and down. Bend the knees in. Take the straps off of your feet. Step off to the side. Adjust the weight. 1 blue spring goes on. So as stretch. Right foot on the floor. Left foot against the shoulder block. Bend and stretch it back to a deep lunge. Drop those shoulders. Lift your heart. Lift back up. Straighten your right leg. Lift up the toes. Push into splits. I bring my right hand to the wood. Hold that stretch. Just breathe. Lift back up, drop the foot, bend the knee down to the forearms, clasp at your hands, push it back, tuck your chin, look down at the floor and just melt into that stretch right here. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. One more big inhale. Exhale, come on up, other side. Left foot on the floor, right foot against the shoulder block, hands on the foot bar, 2 straight arms. Bend and stretch it back to a deep lunge. Eyes up, shoulders down, just breathe. Lift back up, straighten the left leg, lift at the toes, take the left hand to the wood, push to splits, hold it. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. One more big inhale, exhale, come on up, bend that left knee, move it to the forearms, clasp at your hands, push it back. Tuck your chin, look down at the floor, and just melt right here into that stretch. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. One more big inhale. Exhale, come on up. Stand off to the side with your feet at about hip distance. Let's finish with the roll down together. Put a little bounce into your knees. Inhale, reach your arms up, gather energy and lengthen. Exhale, hands down. Nod your head, tuck your chin, scoop the belly. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Feeling the weight of the head, neck, and shoulders decompress and stretch your spine. At the bottom, bend the knees, straighten the legs, scoop into the belly, tilt from the tail. Roll up as slowly as you can, 1 vertebrae at a time, until your shoulders go back and down and your chin and head come up last. Awesome work today. Thank you so much for joining me for this advanced full body flow. If you enjoyed this workout, check out my advanced playlist for more workouts just like this. Thank you for subscribing and have a beautiful day. All I want